everyone, and welcome to the YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying the video so far. Hopefully you're learning stuff and there's some interesting bits on there. So today I wanted to talk about alcohol and with that explain a little bit more about the zinc. So I don't think I explained all the details of how beneficial and how good zinc is, so that sort of comes into play when I'm talking about alcohol. So I've just had a little mini holiday to Scotland with the family, and you know, there's situations where people want to drink before dinner or after dinner, going out, pubs, etc. like that. So, and I'm pretty sure that you guys are the same. You get moments through life where you're a little bit under pressure from friends or family or social events or certain circles of people that you feel you should drink. The long and short of it, yeah, why not? You know, we're not monks. We're not trying to win the Tour de France or World Championship title, stuff like that. Some of you might be, but you know, the general Joe public, why not? And like everything, anything in moderation, you're okay. It's when you go to excess that it's gonna cause all kinds of problems, and alcohol's a killer for that. So, general gist of alcohol. Neat alcohol, and lots of it actually eats at muscle fibers. So you made all those gains, and you're gonna burn it all away. You have a few drinks, and it'll just eat away the muscle tissue, and it just reverts to all the good work you've done can just be lost in one night boozing. The other thing it does, it also dehydrates you. So you know, if you are going out and drinking, you've probably experienced it. We wake up the next day or the middle of the night, banging headache and really dry mouth. It just dehydrates you. So if you can drink water at the same time, if you are going to go out, drink water at the same time. If you're sneaking the odd glass of water in around with your mates, it's better than not. And then just before you go to bed, have like a pint of water, or even drop like a hydro tablet in or something like that, just to give yourself a fighting chance. And then the other thing you want to do, which I've only recently learned, is actually you want to have some zinc as well. So like I said in the previous video, zinc is really good to take at night time because of the sleep cycles and helping with the production of testosterone, etc. Drinking alcohol reduces the absorption of zinc, and without the absorption of zinc, you're going to decrease the natural levels of testosterone that your body's producing. And as that steady decrease of testosterone goes down, it can actually get down to zero, and your body can stop producing testosterone altogether. And then you're going to have some estrogen in there as well. Yes, blokes as well. And then the estrogen levels actually outweigh the testosterone levels. So then you actually your body starts to react more like a female. And that's when love handles, man boobs, etc., etc., can come in and will come into play. So just be very, very careful with how much booze you're drinking. Watch your testosterone levels, get that zinc in there, drink lots of water. But you know, generally, if you can avoid alcohol, avoid it, because it's just, you know, it's not great. Make it a luxury item for yourself. So you know, special occasions, even if it's just once a week, you know, after a race, on a Friday night after track league, or you know, Sunday or whatever. But you know, and birthdays, Christmas, you can go to excess if you want to. Just don't make it a regular habit. When it's regular, then you're going to get all these problems with dehydration and muscle wastage, and the big one is that testosterone levels. I don't think I explained well enough actually the benefits of zinc. It does regulate loads and loads of things in your body which promote athletes. It is the highest anabolic mineral that you can get, so it's doing loads for your body and your muscles and repair testosterone levels. Like I said, I'm gonna keep banging away at it, keep mentioning it, but you know, it is beneficial, tried and tested scientifically. So you know, you want to go and get some and get the ZMA mix. That's the one that was tried and tested and has been around. Any good sports companies making one. The other one, whilst we're on that as well, is cigarettes. Whilst I was doing the research on this, cigarettes, not that many of my friends or cyclists and that smoke, but you know, you might have friends that do. Cigarettes have a decent amount of cadmium in them, which is a metal, and it is super toxic, and that depletes, or it actually just stops any absorption of zinc, which massively turns your depletion of testosterone levels, so even more so than the alcohol. So again, you know, your testosterone hits rock bottom, your estrogen is still up there, so you'll get man boobs, as well as the lung cancer and everything that goes with it, and the breathing, and all the other shitty things that go with smoking. But the cadmium is an absolute killer, super toxic, and it'll kill off all of your testosterone production, and then you are stuffed. So yeah, just don't smoke. Long and short of it. If you don't have to drink, don't drink. Don't just have a sociable drink, you know, get home from work and you're desperate for a glass of wine, you know, or a glass, people say a glass of red wine a day keeps the doctor away. Whatever, cut that out. Yeah, it's got alcohol in it. It's not good for you. You know, there's loads of other things that rhyme with that phrase. You could have a spoonful of dog shit and a day will keep the doctor away. It doesn't mean it's good for you, okay? So these are just small things. Like I said, we're not trying to be monks, we're not trying to win the Tour de France here, but just be aware that if you are trying to compete as an athlete, then your testosterone levels are going to be altered by the amount that you drink. So just be careful with that. Like I say, water, like you've seen in the other videos, is essential. So drink lots of water. If you've been out on the piss, or you know you're going out, drink lots of water before you go out. Drink a little bit of water when you're out. Drink loads before you go to bed. And then the next day, it is a whole process. You do need to carry on the next morning, i.e. start off drinking electrolytes, zinc, loads and loads of water. There was a study done by a doctor who works down on Harley Street, and he had like a monitor on, and it monitored the toxin levels in his body. And just as an experiment, he went out drinking on a Saturday night with his mates. Had this thing on, and it was basically just a red light, green light, and it could tell you when his body is full of toxins. And as the night steadily went on, starts off green, then it goes down a little bit red, and then actually went back a little bit more. And it's when he had the kebab at the end of the night that put it massively in the red, and then it stayed toxic all night. Woke up the next morning, it's still in the red, and actually it took till 1 PM for him to get out of the red back into the green, to get all the toxins out of his body. So it just shows how bad it is, how long the effects last for. So even the next morning, you just want to start drinking. You want to start flushing that through. You want to start peeing it out. Eat some healthy food. You know, just stick to the diet, proteins, lots of greens, but flush it out with water. Again, if you are going to go out and you want to be a bit geeky about it, you can research calories. So generally, like spirits, and say like a tonic water or something like that, you're going to be lower in calories, and you probably and your volume of liquid is going to be down as well, as opposed to drinking pints of beer. Pints of beer, you can be looking at 300, 400, 500 calories per pint. You go and have, or if you can squeeze 10 into your body, you know, that's up to like 5,000 calories that you could get in one night. So yeah, you want to, and that's a lot of liquid. So have a look at drinking spirits with a tonic water, keep the sugar levels down, keep the alcohol levels down, etc, etc. So you can plan ahead, you can still have a good time. Like I say, just anything in moderation is going to be good, but just watch out for the toxins in your body and make sure you try and flush those out, and just don't make drinking and smoking a regular habit because of that, the depletion of zinc, and it ruins your testosterone levels. And if you've got no testosterone, you're just not going to be able to compete as an athlete. So hopefully that's giving you a bit of food for thought. Drink your water, go and buy your ZMA basically, and just watch out what you drink. Great, yeah, keep watching. Plenty more videos to come up, and hope you're enjoying the Vuelta. See you soon.